Before we get started, I want to let y'all know that this is going to be probably the most unhinged video I've made to date. So if you love Pokemon and can't think about them being eaten for even a second, this probably isn't the video for you. But if you're a foodie like me and have a wide imagination, we're gonna have some fun here. Let's do it. Yo, what's good everybody? It's your boy Malcolm. I'm back for another video, and in today's video, I am going to be making a list of the best Pokemon to eat and why. Here's the thing. There are plenty of episodes where it's hinted at that they are eating these Pokemon, so if they can eat them, why can't I? But before we get into the actual video, make sure you guys like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that noti bell because I got a lot of videos planned, and you're not gonna wanna miss my How to Train with Dragons video coming. I have an Invincible video coming, so please, just stay tuned. But without further ado, let's get cooking. All right, first up on the menu, we have Kingler. Seafood lovers, this is for you. Kingler is basically the Pokemon version of a seafood boil. You crack those claws open, dunk them in some butter, and we got ourselves a crab boil. And everybody who been to a crab boil knows the king crabs are the ones that you want. This is the definition of a king crab. And then on top of that, the best part of the crab boil is always the claws. Do you see that big claw? That is a built-in crab leg bigger than your entire arm. We're eating good. Next up, we got a delicious Pokemon for the steak lovers. It's Miltank. Miltank is the only Pokemon that will give us both steak and dairy. That is a 2-for-1 farm to table special. You can't ask for anything better than that. And Moo Milk is already canon to the Pokemon universe, so if we're already getting the milk, why not get the burger too? Now you can say you wouldn't eat it, but can you really resist that medium Miltank steak that's been over the grill, cooking, seasoned? That's literally perfection. I can't think of anything better. And then you throw some Miltank butter on top of the steak. We talking gourmet now. Okay, next up on the menu, we have Combi. Combi is a flying honeycomb, and I promise you that honey would be the richest, most golden honey ever. Now, I know this video is about eating Pokemon, but we don't have to eat Combi, we farm it. Imagine getting that farm fresh Combi honey every morning to put on your oatmeal or whatever. I don't eat oatmeal, whatever you're gonna make. And for this one, no Pokemon have to be harmed in the making. Literally perfection. Next on the menu, we have Farfetch'd. I know I'm not the first person to think about eating Farfetch'd. It literally walks around with its own seasoning. I feel like at this point, Farfetch'd was literally designed to be cooked up and eaten. A crispy roasted Farfetch'd with a garlic leek sauce. That is literally a Gordon Ramsay level dish. If you went on MasterChef making that, I promise you, making it to the finale at least.
That was delicious.
Duck is a luxury food that you can't even get at most restaurants, so you already know if you get your hands on this Farfetch'd dish, it's not far-fetched to say it's gonna knock your socks off. This is deliciousness. Next up, we got another no cooking required Pokemon, Vanillux. Vanillux is literally a self-replenishing ice cream sundae bar. If you don't want to, you don't have to cook anything, prepare anything, grab a spoon, take a scoop, delicious dessert. But if you want to sauce it up a little bit, get a little chocolate syrup, some strawberries, some whipped cream, and you have an unimaginably good grade A dessert right there in Pokemon form. I am willing to bet that it will probably be the worst brain freeze of your life, but I think it's worth it. Next up on the menu, we have Lechonk. Lechonk is going to be the most delicious bacon you have ever had in your life. My guy was literally born for the barbecue pit. Slow roasted Lechonk belly, Michelin star pork. This is the pig of legends. Whether we're whipping up pork belly, bacon, pulled pork sandwiches, it doesn't matter. This is going to be delicious. The fat to protein ratio is perfection. And I don't even want to hear any hate on this one because Lechonk is just a pig. If you can eat a regular pig, you can eat Lechonk. It's gonna be delicious. The next menu item is for my luxury seafood lovers. It's Octillery. Octillery is literal Pokemon calamari. Grill it, fry it, or turn it into sushi. Either way, it's gonna be fire. I know a lot of people are scared to try calamari because they think it's gonna be gross or whatever, but for us out there who have tried it, we know it is fantastic. And I'm telling you, Octillery is going to be the peak of that. The only thing we could get better is maybe Squidward. People would pay top dollar for Octillery tentacles at the most high-end fancy restaurants out. Next up on the menu, we have Whiscash. If you have ever been to a restaurant that sells soul food or southern cuisine, you know every menu is going to have fried catfish on it. And it will probably be the best thing on the menu. So just imagine fried Whiscash. It doesn't get any better than that. I'm from Chicago and we have our catfish with mild sauce on it. Now imagine some mild sauce with your Whiscash. I'm telling you, it's not gonna get any better than that in the seafood department. This is the best of the best. Seasoned, battered, and fried. We're eating good today. I have a feeling I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this next one, but honestly, I just know it would be too delicious. Next on the menu, it is Combuskin. Now I was gonna say Blaziken, but when you look at Blaziken, it don't look as delicious as Combuskin does. Just look at Combuskin. This is literally a walking 2-piece combo meal. All we need is the biscuit and the drink and we're set. And where you see fire type, I see pre-roasted. You might not even have to cook this up. All you gotta do is plate it. Combuskin cooks itself. Like, this might be the most slow roasted meal you'll ever had. It's been slowly roasting itself its entire lifespan. I promise you that if Pokemon were real, Combuskin would be served up at every KFC and Popeyes in America and y'all would be buying it. Because I know I would. Next up on the menu, we have Rayquaza. Rayquaza is a legendary dragon of the sky, so obviously, this is a luxury tier Kobe beef. A smoked Rayquaza steak is the most luxury and rare Pokemon meal you are ever gonna have. Now I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a chef and I'm not quite sure how we're gonna get through that tough outer shell, but I'm sure once we're able to get through it and figure this out, that is going to be the most delicious meat you've ever had in your life. And even if on the off chance Rayquaza ends up being disgusting, you can still say you ate a legendary Pokemon. Most people can't even catch a legendary Pokemon and you had one on your plate. Congratulations. Matter of fact, while we talking legendaries, let's get right into it. We going Zapdos next. Zapdos wings, that's lemon pepper, but charged with 10,000 volt.
Lemon pepper what? Oh my God.
Imagine eating tender chicken that comes with its own built-in Static Shock seasoning. See, it's rare that you get lemon pepper that has a little zing to it. Zapdos is literally gonna give you that zing itself, and once again, it's in the legendary category. So even if it's disgusting, who cares? This is legendary, this is luxury. You feel like you top 10 high shelf. You think people actually like caviar, or they just eat it because it's expensive? That is why we eating this legendary. Even if it's disgusting, I don't care, it's legendary. I'm gonna be honest, this next Pokemon might be the one to get me canceled. Next on the menu, we have Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is the ultimate farm-to-table Pokemon. Salad, seasoning, and protein all in one. The bulb, that's organic kale straight from the Kanto region. What more can you ask for? It's literally a protein that comes with its own salad. All we gonna do is throw some dressing on there, maybe crush a little bit of black pepper in there, and it's ready to go. We take the Bulbasaur meat, throw it on the grill, and then we take the bulb, throw some dressing on that, maybe a little crushed black pepper in there, some croutons. That's a one-stop shop, entree and side dish. I love Bulbasaur as much as the next guy, but I see that on the menu, I gotta buy it.
Shut up and take my money.
This next one is probably a weird pick, but I feel like I'd regret it if I didn't try it. It's Tangela. Tangela is straight up spaghetti with eyes. All you gotta do is add some marinara sauce. You telling me this wouldn't be an Olive Garden special? All you need is some Tangela, throw some sauce on it, serve it with some breadsticks, and that's dinner. To me, it does look like a delicious pasta, but it also might taste like rubber. I have no idea, but I would have to give that a try. Y'all gonna kill me for this one too. It's my favorite Gen 1 starter. Shout out Big Man Blastoise.
Big Man Blastoise. Big Man Blastoise.
Blastoise is basically a Pokemon soft shell turtle, which means turtle soup. I've never even had turtle soup in real life. So if I had the opportunity to try the Pokemon equivalent, I'd have no other option. And this is a water type Pokemon, so you don't even need broth. This is gonna be juicy all on its own. Arguably the most delicious luxury meat you would ever try, Snorlax. Snorlax is literally the Kobe beef of Pokemon. All it does is sleep and eat. That is pure A1 marbling. A slow roasted Snorlax brisket, that is a once in a lifetime opportunity that I'm not gonna miss. And on top of that, Snorlax been blocking me from getting where I need to go my entire Pokemon career. And if I finally get a chance to get some revenge, I'm sorry. I'm taking this opportunity. And that's the list. I know this is probably one of the most unhinged videos I've made, but I feel like it was hilarious. Let me know in the comments which Pokemon you would fry up, saute, whatever you want to do. Let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.